We have switched it over to game mode, and it is all the way on game mode. We're going to go halfway between game and norm. And so this is halfway between game and norm. Now we have norm, which is halfway between game and chat. Then we're going to go all the way over to chat, and we're going to check and see what that sounds like. Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Ampligame AM6 microphone, which was sent to me at no charge for this review. And what we're going to do in this review is we're going to show you all of the features that are available on this. We're going to test it. We're also going to compare it to this microphone right here. Currently, neither one of these are plugged in. They do have a lot of the same features, so that's why I want to kind of do this comparison, just so that you can see what it sounds like. Now, currently, I'm using a boom mic right here, and that's where the audio is coming from. And then once we start doing our testing here, we're going to connect these to a Samsung S23 just for the audio. We'll continue recording through the Sony ZV-1, but for the testing, we're going to take the audio through the S23 just because I can transfer between both of these microphones, record continuously, and not have to stop and start and then splice these together. So just going to save me some time, save you some time, and we're going to do it this way. So first off, we got the microphone and stand. This is how it comes. Now, you can take this completely off the stand and you can put it on a boom mic if you want to. We're just going to leave it on the stand for this review, and it's a pretty solid stand. It weighs just a couple of pounds, and it's going to be perfect for this microphone. Then it also does have a built-in pop filter, and so it's going to soften those P's, those T's, and those B's, and so that you don't get a lot of and sort of noise in your gaming mic. Now, you do also have a feature right here where you can turn this to gaming, or you can turn it to chat. That is, if you're going to be connecting this to a laptop or a desktop or a gaming system. Now, because we're just going to be doing it through the phone, I'm going to leave it right in the center, because what I've noticed in my trial and error is that when I'm connected to the phone, it doesn't matter if I have it on chat or if I have it on game. It doesn't change anything with the audio quality. What changes the audio quality is going to be my gain right here, where I can turn that down or I can turn it all the way up. So my gain is also going to be my volume input. And then I've also got a headphone volume control right here if I wanted to listen to it as I was recording, but we're not going to do that today either. On the bottom side, we do have a couple of buttons. One button is going to be a noise canceling button. The next button is going to be your RGB button, because this does have RGB lights. You can see that right down here at the bottom. Once we get that plugged in, it'll let you know that it's powered on, and then we can change those RGB lights. And then there's your headphone jack right there. So on the very top also, that's going to be your mute button. So you're just going to tap it on the top, and then it's going to mute everything for you. So right now, I don't think the audio quality is too bad coming through my boom mic. But what we want to do is give these two a test, and they are pretty much the same distance from my mouth. And so this does come with a cable. Now, the thing with this cable is you got a USB-C to a USB-A, or USB-A to USB-C. So you're going to plug the USB-C into the microphone. USB-A is going to go into your computer. Now, I happen to have an adapter here, so I can make this USB-C to USB-C. And what we're going to do is plug it into my phone USB-C charge port. So this is on the back side here. Let me get this right. So we're going to put that on the back side, and then we're going to run just a couple of tests here just so that you can hear the audio quality. So we're going to get this plugged in. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I do have another camera recording right here, and this is my Samsung S23, and that way I can line these up just a little bit better. Now you can see RGB lights are on, and the pop filter is on so that you can soften those P's and those T's and those B's, which is really nice. We're also going to adjust my gain right now. And another thing I want to show you is on the bottom here. I want to change my RGB lights. So I'm going to long press my RGB button. And when I long press my RGB button, I can shut them off. And then if I long press it, I can turn them back on. And then if I just short press it, there we go. I can go through several different lighting modes, just whatever trips my trigger and the colors that I really like. So lots of different choices there to go through. Now, another thing that I want to show you here, let's get that to something that's not so fierce. That's a nice color right there. Okay, so while I was editing the original video, I did notice a lot of feedback which was coming through this microphone. Now, I don't know if it was coming because the gain was too high or if it was because of my adapter that I used for the USB-A to the USB-C. So what I've done is change the adapter. Hopefully that's going to fix the problem, because I was getting static regardless if I was setting on the table or if I was holding the microphone. So we're going to do just a little bit more recording here so that you can get an idea of the static that might come through or might not come through. So if you have this plugged into a laptop, I think it's going to have a secure connection. We should also have a secure connection with the adapter here. I've swapped it out. It's pretty tight, so I think that we're all going to be good here. So I'm just going to go ahead with the regular video, and we're just going to input this in, and we're going to have two different scenes here. So first off is going to be this this microphone here, and on the chat and gaming side, I'm just going to give you an example of that. I'm clear over to the gaming side right now, and I don't think that you're going to hear any difference in the audio. I'm turning it to the chat side, and I don't think you're going to hear anything different. I think the difference is going to come when you have it connected to a laptop, desktop, gaming system, and you've got your audio software on those devices where it's going to make the difference. So no difference there. I'm right in between right now of the gaming and the chat. Up here on top is going to be my mute. Now, when I mute, I'm going to get a red LED light right here. And so I said that now it's muted, and you're not going to hear anything, and that's what that looks like. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and make some adjustments on my gain here. Right now my gain is halfway, so I would hope that we're not getting any static. I did notice on my other microphone that I did the test on that I had the gain all the way up, and I didn't have any issue with static. So again, I'm thinking that the issue is probably with the adapter from USB-A to USB-C. So I'm going to turn my gain all the way up. And there we have the gain all the way up, and I hope that we're not getting any static. If we are getting any static, any feedback, then I'm just going to leave it in the video, because I think that you deserve to know what is causing static and what is not causing static, or if there's even any static coming through here. I won't know until I edit, and so I'll be checking that here soon. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to check the noise canceling. Okay, now the last thing I want to show you here is the bass. The bass is pretty neat. We can remove the bass, and what we're going to have here is a 3-inch thread and a 5/8" thread. So the 3/8 thread is going to go all the way to the top of the stand, and then the 5/8 is going to be on the outside here. So you can, if you need an adapter, if you want to put it up on a boom arm, you've got those options to do that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do the rest of the video using my other microphone right here, just so that you can tell the difference. Now, just for the sake of this video, this is what my Samsung S23 sounds like without a microphone plugged in. And the audio is not too bad, but we're getting a lot of ambient noise in the background. And so when we plug in a microphone, we're able to cancel a lot of that out. And so I'll show you what that sounds like. All right, so you can see the RGB lights come here, and we're going to go ahead, and I believe that my my gain is all the way up already, and so we don't need to make any changes with that. So what I want to show you here is just the difference in the audio quality. I'm not going to go through the mute. I'm not going to go through the noise canceling or anything like that. I just want you to hear raw audio quality coming from this microphone right here as compared to the FIFINE AM6. So based on my previous work here, comparing these two together, I think that the AM6 does an outstanding job. I'm not a gamer, so I'm not going to be connecting it to a computer to check the chat side of it and the gaming side of it. Again, those features don't make any difference when you're using this microphone. It's a great little microphone. It's got its stand. You're going to want to keep it 6 to 8 inches away from your mouth. I think that you're also going to want to have it off to the side, just like this one is off to the side. And I think that you're going to get great quality, whether you are gaming, chatting online, or if you're making videos just like me.